All right, here are 2 adductor stretch progressions for you. Now, the other version of the adductor stretch that we tend to use is the bent knee version. These are 2 straight leg versions. So we're gonna start with the standing version. So to start, just get a comfortable stance, bring your feet out a reasonable amount past your shoulder width. And what you're aiming to do is to put your hands flat on the ground. You're aiming to have your back up flat, so don't curl down too much. And then as you're comfortable, you can spread your legs out wider, and you can also try to bring your hands further back towards your feet. Now, to extend this stretch even further, you can get down onto your elbows and then continue widening your stance. Not everyone is as flexible as Jess though, so don't try too hard. All right, the next version is called the pancake. I got this from Knee Over Toes guy. It's a fantastic stretch. So sitting on the floor, legs out straight, as wide as you're comfortable, and you pop a weight onto your back. Jess is using a 5 kilo weight, which is quite comfortable for her. And what you're aiming to do is to get your chest flat on the ground in front of you. Now, this requires quite a bit of flexibility, so it'll take a bit of time. You can see that even Jess is struggling to get her elbows down. Now, the other thing that you need to work on in this stretch is to keep your chest up, all right? So you can see that as Jess is coming down, her back is curling forward. Now, ideally, as she gets better at this stretch, she'll be able to keep her chest lifted up and keep her back relatively flat as she lowers herself to the ground. I really like using added weight on this stretch because what it does is it actually strengthens your muscles at the same time that you're stretching them. I always prefer adding load to a stretch because it's a much more functional way of doing your flexibility stuff. I figure if you're gonna become more flexible, you may as well get stronger at the same time. So this exercise achieves that perfectly.